Hey everybody, and welcome to Real Estate Simulator, a game I really wanted to like. And on paper, it has everything going for it. This is a game where you go out around the town looking for properties to buy. Then, once you've bought one, you fix it up, you decorate it, and you list it. Then clients come in and you try and make the sale. Sort of a combination of House Flipper and a Tycoon game.
Today, I'm ready to get started. A new day promises to be full of opportunities, because there is always something special to be found in the world of real estate.
Real estate.
Let's start with the computer. It is the window to the world of real estate and the key to success.
He really likes to say real estate in a very dramatic way. So the next thing you do is go over to the computer and you're going to buy a sleeping bag. A sleeping bag, you ask?
Need a sleeping bag. It can be useful when upgrading a property.
Yes. Okay. First warning flag. You're buying
Time to get out and look for
a
a
sleeping
new property
bag.
for the deal.
Why do I need a sleeping bag, you may ask? Well, that's because the game starts you out in the slums, where you get to go out and buy tents and shipping containers and an old dilapidated school bus. Okay, I was willing to go with it here. So we go into the tent and we meet this gentleman, and he offers to sell us his tent. Which, okay.
That's what I need.
There we go. We buy the tent. We could haggle with him, but we're not going to in the tutorial here. And, yeah. Can I fix up the tent? Can I get some more guidance? Mr. Omnipotent Narrator, what happened? All right, well, I guess I'm supposed to place a sleeping bag here, which raises the property value from 1 star to a maximum of 2 stars.
The dwelling, the grade level has gone up. This simple but important improvement will increase the profit on the sale.
And now we get to go back to our business and list this property. And you see that little loading screen? Yeah, get used to it, because this game should be called Loading Screen Simulator, because there is a loading screen between everything. Let's head back to the office. Hey, look, it's a loading screen. All right.
The computer is my best assistant in real estate management. Well, I need to create a listing.
You see, I'm going to let him explain it. It's much easier than me explaining it to you. Oh, you're done? Okay, well, it tells you how much you purchased it for and how much you spent upgrading it with the sleeping bag. So now I have to go back in here and I have to come up with a price to sell it for. So we spent, $925 basically. So what should we sell it for? $1,500. Sound good?
All that is left is to find the right client
and
sell the property to them.
I heard a ding. And look, a gentleman is coming to buy our tent. Hello, sir. You want a house with the value of 1 at the slums. Well, I happen to have a beautiful
Indeed.
tent.
Let's give this option some serious thought.
All right. Let's do that. Let's go. I mean, we're off to an okay start here. See, look at this beautiful tent, sir. You'll give me $1,275. Well, I don't want $1,275. Let's negotiate. What if I come down to, let's say, $1,350?
That's what I need.
Perfect. Hey, we've got ourselves a deal.
Today was a productive day, but now it's time to wrap up your shift.
Wow, that was fast. All right. So we come back to the office, and apparently we're sleeping on our couch. And it's time to start a new day where the process repeats itself. Now, there is nothing inherently wrong with what you just saw. The big problem is that there isn't much more to the game. When you start the game, you can only work in the slums. And it is this. This is it. The same 6 or 7 tents, the same 2 shipping containers, and the 1 abandoned bus. And it takes a little while to unlock the suburbs. But even once you unlock the suburbs, you're still not going to have anywhere near enough money to buy a property there. So you're going to keep coming back to the slums, and you're going to keep buying and selling tents and shipping crates.
What I was
and
looking
you can't
for.
put anything in them except for the sleeping bag. So anything that would be remotely interesting about this game requires you to level up. And leveling up takes time. And that in and of itself I'm willing to do. I'm willing to forgive that.
Yes, let's look at this option.
But Real Estate Simulator makes that first grind, that first hour of the game, just so incredibly boring. It's the same tent. It's the same shipping crate. It's the same 5 or 6 customers.
So
There's only 2 voice actors
Goodbye
in it.
to you.
I mean, I can forgive a lot
Yes, I'm
of
inclined-
things in games. I always try and find the positives. But boring? You expect me to play a game that's just boring? But you know what? I was doing a review, so I stuck with it. And after 2 hours of playing, I managed to actually get into the suburbs, the second level, with enough money to buy a house. And yeah, it opens up some things you can do. You can fix up the floors and the walls, and you can buy a really, really small amount of items to fix up the place. But again, it's the same limited number of environments, the same limited number of people. The game tries, I think, but every time
I'll
you
have to
feel
say
like you're
no.
about to get somewhere new, it's just more of the same. And there's just not
This is a
enough
perfect
of
fit
the
for me.
same to keep it interesting. I mean, the word that kept coming back to my mind over and over again was, wow, this is boring. And I mean, I ended up spending about 4 hours
For me.
playing through the game, and I have absolutely zero desire to go back to it.
Quite unfortunate. So long.
And I mean, that line really just summed up my feelings about Real Estate Simulator.
A pity indeed. So farewell.
I mean, the game itself is telling you right there all the problems with it.
This option is too cheap for me.
Oh, I never thought it would come to this.
I was prepared for a more substantial expense.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Oh my God. Yes. Everything these people are saying describes my experience with Real Estate Simulator. Anyway, that's going to do it for our review of Real Estate Simulator. If you're enjoying seeing new game reviews on the channel, hit that like button to let us know, and we'll keep bringing you more of them. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It really helps
Great
us to grow
idea.
the channel,
I'm willing
and
to
you
examine
never
this
miss an
option.
episode of content. We'll be back soon with more videos for you. Thanks for watching.
This is the perfect fit for me.